This is how you put the glass lens on without having to do any sort of weird gunk. You got a headlight like this one, you've got your bottle sealant in there. Like I said, it's kind of like sticky tack. You see what I mean? Doesn't make a mess. That's why you want to use that. All you gotta do is take the glass lens out. Like this. Set the glass lens upside down. Blow away any of the dust. But all you gotta do is have the lens sitting upside down like this. Take your trim piece. See how it's in there like that? It fits the mold. As long as the top parts are set, the bottom really can't move. So what you want to do is you want to take that, hold it upside down with your finger sort of right about there, however many fingers you want to use. You're keeping this bottom in place, but you're also applying pressure so that the top doesn't move either. Then you come up over to your lens, and you're going to start on the top half. You get it on the. You're starting on the top, and you're going to set that first. Okay, you're going to try to line it up as best you can. It doesn't have to be super perfect. Okay, once it's there, you're just going to gently let this fall. Okay, now you got your lens. It's going to be in place. But this is the advantage of the bottle sealant. I didn't set it quite right. That's not a big deal, because now all I'm going to do is take this lens off. There's no mess. I could try again. Get this back out. Try a second time. This time I'm going to apply a little more pressure on the top before I set it in. There we go. Now it's in, and as you push the lens in, okay, the trim piece will settle itself. Well, this lens is very cold. Now it's not all the way in. You're just trying to get a good push in on it. There we go. The idea for this section is just to get the lens to stick to the sealant. Nothing major. When you get it going pretty good, you can grab a pair of pliers and you can put a little more pressure on it. Don't go too crazy on it. You don't want to chip glass or anything. You just want to give it a little bit of push in. Okay. Now your lens isn't totally set, but it's on. And as you can see, the trim piece is in place right where it should be. It's not moving, not shaking. You don't have to use any gooey stuff to put it on. You don't have to make a mess. And if you use that bottle sealant, there's nothing to, I mean, you could take this off right now and try again if you didn't like what you did. But there it is in there. From here, all you got to do is you got to throw it in the oven at 265 for give or take 8-9 minutes. The sealant will heat up. When you take it out of the oven, all you want to do is you can start any place along the top, along the sides. This sealant will be a lot thinner, a lot easier to work with, and all you're going to do is you're going to go around. First thing you can do is wear a pair of like leather gloves, something thicker than what I have on right now. A pair of like thick gloves so that you don't burn your hand. The first thing you want to do when you get it out is you want to just go around the outside again and start pressing it in with your fingers with a hand amount of pressure. Then after that, then you can go on to a pair of pliers. And then you can hit, every few inches or so to really bring that lens down into the seal. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll get a video of it in a few minutes so I can show you guys how well it sits. Like I said, lens is in there. It's setting where it's supposed to set, and it's not moving, and that's the key thing. It's not moving. You don't need to use glue or any sort of silicone to make that trim piece stick. It'll stick in just with the force. You can actually see it. You can see the trim piece right there, all the way up in the upper part of the lens. The lens itself is holding that piece in place. And then, like I said, on the bottom, because the trim contours to the lens itself, the whole lens keeps the trim from moving in any place. So that's it.